Welcome to Growing with the Woodpile. Today's video is how I planted this triangle garden at the ranch. But puppies and doggies are hungry, so I probably should feed them real quick, and that way they will quit playing while I try to record. So I got the seeds in the ground. Wasn't quite sure what to do because I didn't know if I should do rows. I've never done rows because my garden is only a 4x8 at home. Decided not to do rows, but to put in the pathway. And then what I did to... Oh, Puppy's out of the garden. Deli, get out of the garden. Get. Hey, get out of the garden. Puppy, get out of the garden. I think I'm going to have to put cattle panel up. Puppies, doggies like to get in the garden. But what I was saying is what I like to do is I like to draw... I dig a trough. Oh, it's kind of wet. I dig a trough with my finger, and then I just sprinkled the seeds in and then went back and covered them over. But I drew lines this way. So if the water comes down this way, I guess, is what I was thinking. Also, I tried to do things that were planted on the bed frames, the peas, that could then shade the lettuce and the cilantro. At least what I was hoping. And then mostly this is just a bunch of lettuce that we could supplement the meals at dinner for the guests, and then fresh herbs. I'm not planting a bunch of peas and green beans now. I think I'll do that midsummer, so I'll have a fall crop of those because we have less amount of people then. But it came along quite well. Happy with it. Of course, I'll be checking it daily to see if anything's sprouted. Ground did seem pretty wet still from my watering last night. I'm trying to water from the bottom up so it doesn't overflow this way because there is a little bit of an incline going down. And until plants are established, I don't want it to wash the seeds away. Time to start the garden. Got the bait frames in. Used the post hole digger. Raked up all the rocks. Tried to move some dirt to that back end. Now I'm going to try to put these boxes down to make a pathway. Progress update. Spent a couple of hours and laid the cardboard down. Those are going to be the paths of, where you walk, but also suppression of weeds. And I've got several things planted. If I use the whole seed packet, I just put it there. So that one's radishes and then chard. So I got everything planted in the ranch triangle garden. This is the cardboard that I was talking about that is going to be the pathways. I'm just kind of wetting everything down. I got the seeds in. This right here, I think we went over it, but yeah, it's been a long day planting. This is radishes here, and gold star remain there. This is chard here, where I'm spraying, and kale. Again, just wetting the cardboard down. The two different types of carrots underneath the burlap. That's how I did them at home. And that was the first time I was able to successfully get carrots to sprout. So I'm going to do it here at the ranch garden. This here is the red Merlot lettuce of seeds I saved from the Mesa garden. Did dig in the bed frames, and underneath them are peas. Not planting a big load of peas right now because it will get too hot, but mostly it's just ignoring them to shade them, the cilantro and hopefully the lettuce. Our peak hot season is the last 2 weeks of June, and then when monsoons come in, it cools down drastically. It still gets warm in the afternoon, but the monsoons cool everything down. In here is 2 strips of green onion with these seed tapes. So actually were kind of easy and kind of nice. Hopefully, I don't know where, I just found the seeds at the ranch. Oh no, I got a kink. Oh, that unkinked me. Thanks, Caters. Anyways, I found the seed tape here at the ranch, so decided to go ahead and plant it. This is loose leaf lettuce. And right in the in here is the white stuff is actually a straw flower. I just kind of crumble it up with my fingers to see if any of it will take. This all in here is spinach in this section, peas again right here, along with Mizuna. Got a free seed packet for Baker Creek. Said it was good for stir fries. Said, what the heck? We'll plant it. Then we get into here is this green leaf loose lettuce bib. I've had great success with bibs, so I thought I'd give that a try. Planted a bunch of it down this. I just sprinkled in and covered with dirt, and this one I did some rows and covered with dirt. So we'll see which one works better. Up here, did more cilantro and dill, and a couple calendula. Threw those in. I noticed I didn't plant quite a few enough flowers in here. Down this back dry side is more lettuce, more peas, more cilantro, and radishes. I hadn't got my nephew. He was starting here around the wall. We were going to do sunflowers again. And I do want to dig out this little section and do lettuce. But we got a good start to the garden. Just getting everything watered in. Ooh, I pay attention, making a flood here. I don't want to do that. I started at the other end to wet things down so that wouldn't happen. So get it back paying attention, watering, and putting the camera down. So see, these are some of the seeds I planted in the garden that I saved from my Mesa garden. This was the Merlot lettuce. I'm not quite sure what type of lettuce that was. I just know I liked it. This was a bunch of cilantro, calendula. This was the seed tape I found at the ranch. It's kind of neat. You just lay it out. It kind of has it spaced out for you. I'm not sure what the date was on the back to see if it was any good, but decided just to plant it, find out. Sunflower seeds, I actually have 2 gallon sacks at home. Want to get those planted. These are peas that I had saved from some of the peas. Straw flowers, zinnia, I need to figure out where to plant those. I did put a few African bride in that corner, and then the mammoth dill. But these are just some I was just starting to collect seeds and replant them in both gardens. Okay, well that's it. Puppy's trying to be real good, not get into the garden. I think I'm gonna have more garden puppies than garden kitties here. Kitties stay on the other side. Thank you for growing with the woodpile, where we're learning to grow in 2 different zones with doggies instead of kitties.